Hey, it's Louise from Myfolks. Today I wanted to talk about an insight that I'd received from a connection, fantastic lady called Christine. Thanks, Christine, for this insight. She had read a blog that I wrote a couple of weeks ago, and in it I wrote about how I hadn't expected my parents' death to be the way that it was. It was long, drawn out, traumatic for everybody, and it was much messier than I had ever dreamed. And that's because I had a vision. I had a vision that one day I would get a call that said the time was near, and I'd go up north and I'd sit and hold a hand, hold a frail hand. And in between times, I'd be able to keep working, send emails and things, till eventually the parent would peacefully pass. And I didn't really know where I'd got this from, but that was how I thought it would be. And I'd never really thought about it in any great depth, but that's how I imagined one day I'd get the call. And of course, it was nothing like that in real life. I've talked about my triangle of hell of trying to balance my home life, my work life, and supporting my parents up north. And it was messy, it was embarrassing. We've talked about all the emotions that go with it many times. But Christine identified why it is that I might have had the perception that I had. And it's something that she called the Downton Abbey Effect. Because when we see in TV, films, plays, we see exactly that. We see somebody called to a bedside and, maybe the last words are shared and that's it. It's all very sanitized. And actually, it's not like that. And there is still this taboo around it. So we don't talk about it. We don't talk about it, what it could be like, how long it can last. There are lots of different ways that a parent can pass. And it's not a competition. There isn't one that's better. It can be sudden. It can be that there's no time for goodbyes at all. But in my case, it lasted years that my parents had the dementia diagnosis, which is always terminal. And how that proceeds, it's not just memory loss, and how that proceeds at the end to loss of mobility, loss of ability to swallow, loss of ability to manage bowel, bladder, all of that sort of thing, as well as have conversations. It was all extremely challenging. And that's the bit that I wasn't prepared for. So now I think Christine is absolutely right. There is a Downton Abbey effect. And so what I'd say to you is don't get caught out by it. Think about how this could really be. There's a book by Dr. Kathryn Mannix, and I would absolutely recommend it. It's called With the End in Mind. And I think we should break down this taboo. We need to know what we're going to be facing so that we can prepare for it better. And that's what I'd say. Have a think about how we can be better prepared. And if you'd like to chat about it, you know where I am. Thanks.